I have a work trip in Wisconsin, but I'm flying in and out through Chicago. I won't film the work part too much, but I did find this little ski place that I went to one evening after work. For reference, this place is about an hour and a half outside of Chicago. It made me think of North Carolina skiing. It's now Friday, and I'm ready to enjoy a weekend in the Windy City. We meet up in the airport, also where I had to turn in my rental car. We walked about 10 minutes to get to the Kinzie Hotel where we'll be staying. This place was great. It's a bit late and really cold out, so for dinner we go around the corner for a few blocks to a restaurant called Snickers Bar and Grill. The next morning we head over to the Nutella Cafe for a hot beverage. This thing was so sweet, but really good. And now we walk over to Millennium Park. This is where the famous bean is. Unfortunately, it was under maintenance during our visit. Now let's walk over and stroll along the Lakefront Trail. Eventually we make it to Navy Pier. We'll go inside for a few moments. It was so cold outside, my ears were freezing. And none of the retail stores sold hats. We ended up having to buy touristy Chicago beanies from a souvenir shop. For reference, this was in the middle of February. From the Navy Pier, we hop on a bus and then take a train over to Chinatown. The Chicago Chinatown is pretty great in my opinion. For lunch, we decide to go into Emperor's Choice restaurant. The food here was so good, I especially enjoyed the lo mein. Not gonna lie, I found this to be a little insulting. And now we're just shopping around in some of the stores here. Now we'll head back to the hotel for a little rest, and then we'll walk to our meeting point for an architecture boat tour.
The tall glass tower on the right side of the boat is the Trump International Hotel and Tower. It's the second tallest building in the city. Spiral circular parking structures above us to the right.
This tour was fantastic. I learned so much and it really made me appreciate all of the different structures in Chicago. I would totally recommend this, and I'll have a Viator link in the description. We both really liked this building in the center. It was designed after a champagne bottle during the Prohibition era, which I think is so witty. I also love the deep green and gold coloring, which is apparently real gold leafing. We're absolutely freezing, so we head back to the hotel, which is luckily only about 10 minutes away, and then we go into the complimentary happy hour. Close. Like I said, it's freezing out. It feels like 10 degrees or so, but we'll go for something simple for dinner, just Shake Shack. Afterwards, we stop in Eataly for some tiramisu. It was quite pricey in here, but I did enjoy the vibes. This better be the best tiramisu.
Definitely good. What advice?
Then we cap off our night at a lively bar called Celeste with some fancy cocktails. The next morning, we enjoy the hotel's complimentary breakfast, and then we meet up with my work friend and head back to the Navy Pier for some Giordano's pizza. Before we know it, it's already time to fly back home. My boss put me onto this Garrett's popcorn that they sell in the airport, which you can also get in the city, but it's so good.